Excuse the lighting, but I'm in the back of my Uber right now. And oh sure. Well, actually, is it okay if I use a ring light?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you can turn the light off. I'll use a light back here. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I'm in the back of my Uber right now, and I just left Jackpot Joni's. The guy running it was super nice. His name was Andrew. He was like great, honestly. Lost 60 bucks. Didn't have any super wins to really speak on, except one hand I won $15 when I was like, or one of the slots, I think. But I kind of had fun, you know. It was like a little thing to do. But I was like sitting there, and I'm like kind of in a bad mood because the buffet was awful that I went to, and I was so disappointed. Like, yeah, it was affordable, and like I got reimbursed for dinner anyway. And so it's just like, I was like, I guess I can just go back to the hotel and go to bed. And I was like feeling like pouty, and I was like, you know what, fuck that. I really want to go see the Bellagio Conservatory. It's supposed to be really beautiful. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. I was told that it's not very like there's not a lot of seating, so I don't know if I'll have places to like sit and rest and take breaks or not, but it's supposed to be beautiful. And I really want to reset my mood, so I think seeing some really pretty nature will be nice, because like this is my only night to do anything in Vegas, and so far this night's been kind of ass. And I'm frustrated because like I spent the time and researched, and it's like I don't know why the Google reviews lied to me. The food was like just so bad. It was all lukewarm or cold, and the stuff that would have been good wasn't good because it was cold. And I'm just like, you know, back in the day, a buffet like that would have been like $5-10 a person. $20 for that low quality of food was just fucking nuts. And I get everything's more expensive, so I'm not that surprised. But if that's what you get for 20 bucks, like that's just ridiculous. Kind of like thinking back on like, I wanted to gamble just for the sake of doing it while I was in Vegas, but I just don't think I'm a gambling kind of gal. Feels like a big waste of money. I feel like I just threw 60 bucks in a paper shredder. So I'm hoping that just doing some sightseeing and actually going to the Strip at night. Oh, wow. How views. Are we on the Strip right now? No, okay. There's like the palms and stuff ahead. There's some like cool signs and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, but I just wanted to check in because tonight's just been a weird vibe, and I've been up since 5:30 this morning, and it's like after 10 p.m. and I was like, I don't want to end this night on this note, so let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't even mention that wild exchange I had with that random man when I was just standing outside waiting for my Uber. So let's see what happens on the Strip. Oh, crap. Oh, what show? Oh. So wait, are these the fountains right here? Oh, okay, so, okay. What time does the show start? Every 15 minutes? Oh, okay.
I hope the Strip will cheer you up.
Thank you. Thank God there's an elevator, because if you don't know something about me, I have a pathological, terrifying fear of escalators, and I would literally just go home if there wasn't an elevator. I'm so lost and confused. I think I'm about to have a panic attack. Oh wait, is this it? I know that I'm going to tell this story and half of you are not going to believe me. I didn't want to be weird and whip out my phone while she was here, but I sat down to talk about like everything that just happened and like decompress for a second because there's this bench out here. I'm sitting outside the Bellagio. It's gorgeous. Whew, I can't imagine being able to afford to stay here for even a night. But I sat down, and as soon as I sat down, this like lovely Indian woman walked up to me and she was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I was like, "Sure." But I was so confused because I have never had anything like that happen to me in my life. And she sits down, her friend takes a photo of us sitting together, and as she goes to stand, like, she thanks me and she goes to stand up, and I go, "May I ask why?" And she pauses and she looks at me with like so much earnestness and she goes, "You have such a pretty face." And I was like, "Thank you." She was, and she like said like, "You're very pretty." I was like, "Thank you." But I'm more confused. And then she goes, "God bless you," and walks away. And I'm sitting here like, I'm speechless. Wait, what? I'm stunned. I'm also a little sweaty from walking around so much. So I took some photos. I might flash them up on the screen. They'll definitely be on Instagram probably beforehand. I asked the first stranger because he was with his girlfriend and he had like a professional camera, and I was like, he's gonna know how to take a good picture. So he was very polite and he took a picture for me, and I thanked him. And then the second lady was like an older, well, she wasn't like old, but she was like older than me, and she was like, do this pose, do this pose. Ooh, someone's smoking good weed. I smell it. No, but and she was like, now throw a peace sign. I was like, girl, I forgot what I said to her. What did I say to her? I was like, you're slaying with the pose suggestions, is what I told her. And then the last photo, the last series of photos at least, because I haven't looked at all of them yet, but the last one, I was like standing there awkwardly, like there was a group of people trying to take photos. I was like trying to figure out who to ask. I was like feeling a little unsure. I'm like standing there and I don't know what to do. The girl walks up to me and asks if I can take a photo of them. And I'm like, sure, if we can exchange. And she was like, perfect. So they took photos of me in front of the owls. And then I took photos of them on one of their phones. And they got some different angles and stuff. And I think I got some good photos of them. And so, yeah. And then I walked out here, sat on the bench, and then that crazy moment just happened. Like, I'm never going to see that photo of me, and I don't know if she was telling me the truth or not, or what the real intentions were with that photo, obviously, but like, I'm gonna just choose to accept it at face value, because I can tell you with all earnesty, something like that has never happened to me before. And like, she clearly doesn't know me from the internet. So I have no idea what that was about. That was crazy. I was like, yeah, I still don't know how to process that. So yeah. Oh, the fountain show is going. Okay, so once that's done, I'm gonna set like a 5-10 minute timer and then walk over there for the next one. Okay, that's the rule. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, looks like it's done. Or no, it's still going. Okay. Well, I'm getting a little bit of a spoiler, but that's fine. I will walk over there before I call an Uber. I'm so glad I didn't call it a night. That was crazy. I can't believe a stranger walked up to me and asked me for a photo. What are your theories? Tell me in the comments, because what the fuck was that? I'm like flabbergasted. Oh, damn it, I waited too long for the fountain show. Oh no, goodbye. Across the skies, the way you love me, I feel like this. It's centrifugal motion, it's perpetual bliss. Well, thank you so much.
Don't bother me.
Oh, thank you. It's the way you love me. I feel like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's a pivotal moment. wow. All 7 Harry Potter books in 70 hilarious minutes. All 7 books in 70 hilarious minutes. That is I'm on the Vegas Strip. I have no idea if you can hear me, so I'm gonna be real up to the camera right now. But I'm gonna need to sit here for a minute after I sit up there for a few minutes because I sat here to wait for the show to start and then walk up the stairs. And the ladies that helped me take my photos from the other side of this fountain, she like called me up, and I was like, okay. People in Vegas are very friendly, by the way. That's been my experience so far. And her friends are from Nicaragua. When she said it, I parroted it back to her correctly in the correct accent. I just butchered it so bad just now. But they're going back in like 2 weeks. And they're locals, and they're taking photos, and two of them were stepping up on the fountain and like making little hand hearts and doing cute poses. It was super fun. They're currently posing with a lamppost right now. And I walked up to them and I was like, do you want to use my ring light? Because I got a lot of battery left on it. So I had them use my ring light, and then they took pictures of me for me. People are very, like, I'm also only approaching people that look approachable. And then anyway, they called me up there to take photos with the backdrop of the Strip, which I didn't even think to do. So I'm very excited about that. I hope I don't look too sweaty because your girl's sweaty from all the walking I've been doing. It's almost midnight. I need to go back to my hotel. I don't even want to talk about how much I've spent in Ubers today. Thankfully, I have a voucher, but I'm going to have to start paying for Ubers for tomorrow's ventures. So I'm going to have to be careful where I Uber. Because, honestly, like, I'm so glad that I it didn't let my anxiety win. When I said I was like about to have a panic attack, like, I meant that shit. And I was so like freaked out and overwhelmed by the amount of people. I'm very overstimulated. I cannot wait to go home and crawl into my bed with all the lights off. I cannot wait, honest to God. I'm already feeling a little overwhelmed. Like, I want to just go lie down, but I have to walk all the way to the Uber spot. And I need to get back to the hotel. But I was feeling so overwhelmed, and I pushed through. I got to see some cool stuff and take some fun photos. And I can officially say I've been on the Strip, and I might explore a couple places tomorrow. But I know I'm going to be hurting in the morning. I forgot to take preventative ibuprofen. That's on me, dog. But your girl's going to take some tonight. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. I pray to God I sleep until 9 a.m. I might just not even do that. I might just say fuck it to the included breakfast, because I want to go to the Hello Kitty Cafe anyway, and I could just go there for breakfast and sleep in. I might do that because I'm feeling really emotional in this moment. I'm like really overwhelmed, and I'm also like really proud of myself. I've done a lot of walking, and I'm hurting pretty bad, but the experience is worth the pain. And I'm really proud of myself that I'm here, that I didn't let my fear stop me, that I was like, I'm gonna do this really hard thing, and I'm going to explore Vegas. And I started out with a pretty shitty night, and it ended with a water bang, if any, of it all. And I met really nice people, and Vegas is interesting. I had a random dude walk up to me and talk crazy to me. A random lady asked me to take a photo with her. Still don't know what to think of that. And I met some nice people. I'm really proud of myself, and I did all of it alone. I didn't need anybody's help, and there were some bumps along the way, but I did it. I did it. My thumb popped off. I had some water left over, like that had thawed from ice when I got in, so I poured the water into into a cup, and I drank the first one, and then the second one I overfilled a little bit, and then proceeded to so this is just water, because I was so thirsty, and I've been doing a lot of walking, so I had one of these on my live. I'm gonna have another one. It is like about 12:30, and when I went to go get an Uber from the casino to the hotel, it was like $25. The Uber to the Bellagio was like, I think like $16 or something. And then it was like $10 to go to the hotel from the Bellagio. So I ended up paying about the same amount for my Uber, for 2 Ubers to get 1 Uber. And I got to go to the Bellagio and actually go on the strip. So love that for me. I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm gonna function. I think I'm making an executive call. Who knows when my body's gonna wake me up, like last night. But I'm not setting my alarm till like 10 a.m. Because I need to sleep. And I want to go to the Hello Kitty Cafe anyway. So breakfast ends at 10, and I could set it to 9 and go downstairs and get some sausages and a fruit Danish again, and it would be delicious. But I've been up since 5:30, and it is currently after midnight, and I just did a bunch of walking and standing. And I am so tired. I don't even know how many times I've said the words "I'm tired" in this present moment. And I wanted to vlog to talk about something, but I'm so tired, I don't even remember what the fuck that was now. I'm not hungry, but I need to take some ibuprofen, and I haven't eaten anything since that god-awful buffet. I'm gonna leave a Google review because I feel lied to, and I'm upset. I paid $20 to Uber there. Paid $20 to eat there. Thank God I got a water. Granted, now their sodas were only like $1.49, which, like, you know, maybe it's better earlier in the day, but I arrived at 7:30 p.m., which was 2 hours before close. And, like, I'm so sorry. If you can't have hot food when it's still, like, active dinner rush hours, even if it's the tail end of the dinner rush, like, that's crazy to me. Like, I wasn't expecting 5-star food. If the food had been warm, I honestly probably would have mostly enjoyed the buffet. But, and then, you know, I fucking pissed away $60 gambling. But I'm trying to just look at it as, like, having fun. But I kind of feel like I never have to do that again. Like, you know, like I don't know. I don't really think I'm gonna go gamble tomorrow. I just don't think it's necessary. I was just like, this is kind of dumb. I don't get it. I've never had a big win before. I think I would feel differently if I had a big win before. Like, if I knew the feeling I was chasing, I guess. So maybe that's the universe's way of intervening. I still don't know what it means that the ring broke. It broke while I was gambling, so I don't know if that's symbolistic or not. God, I have not been hydrating enough this trip. I definitely need to hydrate like tonight and in the morning, so that way I can like go to the bathroom before I get on the plane. Because when I tell you, I used the airplane toilet for the first time. I think I kind of glossed over that yesterday in a vlog clip. But bro, when I tell you, sardine in a can. I don't know how the fuck I finagled that. So like, if it's an emergency, at least I know I can use an airplane toilet. But I don't want to do that again. God forbid if I have to go number 2. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna suffer. Airplane snacks were a moot point, y'all. I haven't touched them. And I think that's a lot to do with the fact that like production like cooked me up, and they've upgraded the snacks at Southwest, which I was unaware of. So yeah, and like they'll give you as many Diet Cokes as you ask for on Southwest too. My brain's not even working right now, so you know what? I'm gonna eat a high chew because I'm just not hungry. I actually like really, I got 2 plates of the buffet, didn't finish either of them. The second one, I left a surprising amount of food on the plate because I was just so irritated. It was stuff that I liked, and I mean, thankfully, like, I'm not feeling sick at all. So it wasn't like unsafe food. It just sucked ass. Like, if you ever go to Vegas, do not go to the Crazy Buffet. Oh my God. I packed a bunch of shit I didn't need to pack. But it makes me feel better when I'm like anxious for travel. And just knowing that I have these things in case things go awry, I just appreciate that, I guess. Oh shit, yeah. You have to eat something with ibuprofen. That could hurt your stomach, I guess. It's just the best option, probably not. But it's the only thing that doesn't sound like make my stomach upset. I'm really excited that I pushed myself. Because I was like, I'm just going to call it quits. I'm going to go back to the hotel. This sucks. Like, I was thinking, like, man, fuck Vegas. Like, this is so overhyped. This is so stupid. Like, I was just feeling really down and out. And I was just like, you know what? No. This is not how this is going to go out. I'm going to the Strip. And so I picked the Bellagio Conservatory because that's something I really wanted to do. And for it being like 11 p.m., it was super crowded. When I started walking back towards the Ubers, like it was like a minute or 2 before midnight. And it had been super crowded, tons of people. When I walked back, it was like, it wasn't vacant, but like it went from like hundreds of people to like maybe not even 20 scattered about. Like hundreds of people like funneling in and out. Taxi after taxi after taxi after taxi. It was really interesting, like how it kind of like died down. I don't know if maybe I just happened to catch a lull. That was kind of nice because I'm really overstimulated. And I was thinking earlier as I was walking, I was like, yeah, when I go home, I'm gonna have a pretty epic meltdown. That'll be off camera. because I don't melt down on camera. I'm not doing that. I'll do everything I can to avoid that, actually. But I'm so overstimulated. I'm probably gonna have a meltdown, and that's gonna suck. But you know, dealing with like my chronic pain, my weight, my neurodivergency, it can just be a lot. And I'm really proud of myself to be the kind of person that's able to pick myself up and do the damn thing. Proud of myself, and I'm just gonna sit in that feeling and enjoy it. It was nice that I caught a couple of the interactions on camera too. I was just like recording and things happened, and I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go. I feel like I had all this stuff I wanted to talk about, and by the time I got my ice and I sat down, like fucking, I'm still in my bra. Like, fuck this shit. I gotta like get ready for bed. Like, I'm done. But my amethyst ring, I think, absorbed a lot of energy today and did its job. But I don't know if I showed this to you guys, but this is my Candy Aura quartz, and I held on to it during the interview a bit today, and kept it on the table in front of me for the majority of it, so that way it wasn't like picked up on. But it brought me a lot of comfort. It's really pretty. Like, look how pretty that is, you know? And tomorrow, the goal is to go to the Hello Kitty cafe, to go to the Coke store and M&M store, and depending on timing and energy and several other factors, if I have it in me, I probably won't, but if I do, and also the amount of Ubers, because good God, I'm gonna go with the Sphere. I also don't know how much these are gonna cost, and I'm hoping that maybe the M&M store will have some souvenirs or something. But yeah, okay, it's time to go nighty night. Yeah, and my phone just hit 10%. Deuces.